This is why the Golden State Warriors can't be stopped, or at least that's what I think. The Golden State Warriors are currently second in the Western Conference at 42-15, 4.5 games back from the Phoenix Suns, and I believe they just can't be stopped when you look at the team. You have Steph Curry, the best shooter that's ever played the game, averaging just under 26 points per game and is lethal from anywhere on the floor. His impact on the game is rare and can shift the tides in his favor for the team. He's a legit MVP candidate almost every year. Everyone knows what Steph Curry can do on the floor, even off the ball, because you got to watch him. Because at any point, as soon as he gets the ball in his hands, he can pull up from 3, from 30, from half court, from the paint, from anywhere really. You need to keep an eye on where and what he's doing. Young guys like Jordan Poole and Jonathan Kuminga and others making their mark and showing the league that they belong in the league, and they're just making an impact when, you don't have to necessarily count on the starters to do those type of things. Andrew Wiggins basically restarted his career, and we don't even have Draymond Green and James Wiseman back in the lineup. There was a one point in Andrew Wiggins' career where people thought he was a flop. Minnesota just didn't work out. People were comparing him to a Kevin Durant and just did not meet expectations. But getting to Golden State has changed his entire career and the whole viewpoint from people about him and his career. And then there's one more player that is getting better and better and back into game shape with everyday passing, and that's player Klay Thompson. He's already had multiple games scoring over 20 points and even broke 30 points. His three-point percentage is climbing, and people are always forgetting how good of a defender he actually is. He's one of the best two-way players in the game. It's just been a while since we've seen it. I don't think the Warriors would win the chip without him, and now the Splash Brothers are back. This was a big-time thing a couple years ago, and people kind of forget because Klay just hasn't played the past 2 seasons. He isn't playing full-time minutes yet, but is slowly getting there. With the All-Star break coming up, he will have more than enough time to rest and come back even stronger. When I look at the Suns and the Warriors, it seems like the Suns have the advantage at the big man position with DeAndre Ayton and JaVale McGee, who has also revitalized, the back end of his own career. But when the Warriors get Green back and maybe Wiseman, I think the jury will be out on the Suns. Green plays much bigger than he is, and I think the shooting of the Splash Brothers is just something that can't be stopped. Even many have tried and just many have failed. It's quite a spectacle, and it's a shame because we just haven't seen it for so long. Or it feels like it hasn't been so long. The Warriors' ball movement offense is the key to their success, but a little bit more deeper look at it, because they use what is called a horns flex offense with a variation on it. It's a common thing in the NBA, but the ball movement of Golden State makes it very useful, placing 2 players at the elbows and 2 at the corners, spacing the floor using screens for the player in the corner. It's Steve Kerr's mind that wanted to create this type of offense and keep the other team on their toes and use the players they had to score at will. Ball movement is key. The Warriors changed the game. It also helps that you have 2 of the best shooters to play every single game. At the end of the day, it seems like the Warriors have length, star power, chemistry, and depth to make a great run and maybe win the chip if they get there. What do you guys think about the Warriors this current season? And how high do you have them going in the playoffs, maybe winning a chip? Make sure to let us know in the comment section below, and we'll see you guys next time.